I am lecturer from Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. Digital Technique and Microprocess subject. We will move to the practical number 9. In the practical number 9, we have performed the number of series of a number. In that, we have used the array. How using the array, how we can solve the program. In the practical number 9, the practical significance is that array addition is useful in solving many application level programming using the assembly language programming process, algorithm, flowchart and various instruction. As I can tell you, when we are doing the program, first we write out the algorithm, then we will design a flowchart, and after that we will design a algorithm. In this practical, we will see the write and execute the assembly language program to find the sum of a series of 8-bit and 16-bit numbers. For the 8-bit numbers and for the 16-bit numbers. In next, we will see the what are the instruction used in the theoretical program. The first instruction is move register comma register. Instruction to perform a data transfer between a specified register or a memory location. Second is here like a increment decrement operator. We have an increment register and decrement register. Increment register instruction used to increment value of a register or a memory location by 1. Decrement register instruction. In a decrement register instruction used to decrement value of a register or a memory location by a 1. So that's why we specify the register minus 1. Next is your JNC label. In the jump instruction used to jump to the specified location when conditions satisfy. There are different such conditional instruction like a JC, JZ, JNZ, JB, JEE, JNE. It's there is an unconditional jump instruction used for an unconditional jump. Next is your loop label. For the loop label means if you want to assign some counter or controls the execution of a routine a specified number of times, that time you have to use a counter. So counter can be defined by CX or CL. If CX is a non-zero, loop transfer to its operand address, otherwise loop drops through to the next instruction. So what is the array? The array is a set of a similar data type which specify the successive location, and this location is easy to access for the user. So these are the some instruction are uses in this assembly language program. There is a lot of instructions are here, but these are some basic instruction we are using. Next is your array. So now you can see that the position of a array. We have a array 0, array 1, array 2, array 3, array 4 and n minus 1. And after that n minus 2, n minus 1 and so up to. There is an array. The position always start of the array from 0. The position will be start from the 0th position. So this is a consecutive memory location. Next is here you can see the flag register of 8086 that will be discussed in a chapter 4 in depth, in detail. So from the 15 flags, only 9 flags are used. 9 are the control flags and 9 are the status flag, conditional flags, and the 3 are the control flag. So first is your overflow flag, direction flag, interrupt flag, trap flag, sign flag, zero flag, and we have a auxiliary carry flag, parity flag, and a carry flag. So these are the flag. As we can see that the array always start with the sum of the position. So array always start with the 0th position. So next is your description of a 8086 flags. This is the little instruction of the 8086 flag. So here you can see that the bit 0, 2, 4, 6, this is a bit for the flag. First flag is your carry. So if flag 0 and flag 1, what is the conditions? Carry indicate the carry and borrow. No carry, carry generated. Parity indicate parity or result. Operation contain even number of a 1. Operation contain odd number of 1. Auxiliary performs binary to BCD conversion. If the flag is 0, then it is a none of any condition is appear. Carry generated from lower nibble to upper nibble if the flag is 1. In 0 indicates the arithmetic or a logical operation, answer as a 0. If the result is non-zero, then the flag 0 is appeared, and if the flag 1, then the result is 0. Next is your sign flag. Indicate the sign magnitude of a number. MSB result operation. If the result is a positive, then the flag is 0. If the result is negative, then the flag is 1. Next is your trap flag. It is used for a single step control that executes one instruction at a time for a debugging. Flag 0 रहेगा तो कुछ भी नहीं रहेगा. If the flag is 1, program runs in a single step mode. Next is your interrupt flag. It enables or disables interrupt set by STI instruction and clears by CLI instruction. So अगर वो maskable है, interrupt disabled है तो flag 0 और enabled है तो 1. Next is your direction. Used in a string operation, this can be set by STD and clear by CLD instruction. Bytes are accessed from lower byte to higher byte, higher address अगर flag 0 रहेगा और higher byte to lower byte अगर flag 1 रहेगा. Next is your overflow flag. In case of sign arithmetic operation not effective in unsigned operation, result will fit in the number bits available to accommodate and result is too large to fit in the number bits available. अगर large होगे तो flag 1 होगा तो large होगे, flag 0 रहेगा तो जितने भी fit होगे उतने में आपको result fit करना है. And the last one is 1, 3, 5, 12 and 15 are unused flag and that is a reserved for a int. Next you can see there is a, this is a program of 16-bit algorithm for addition of series of 16-bit number. So you can see that there is a algorithm initialize a data segment with the numbers in an array to add, initialize the source index, initialize the CX register, perform the add instruction, and then if addition is greater then increment MSB pointer as a carry, increment SI to access the next element of array, decrement the counter CX by 1, check whether the counter equals to 0. If not, then go to the step 6. So these are some algorithm state. You can see that. And here is the step. We have an array 1000, 2000, 1500, 12,000 and 35,000. So we have to do the addition. तो मैंने क्या किया 1000 plus 2000 addition is 3000. तो वो चला गया. अब यहाँ पे मैंने 4 का काउंटर लगाया. तो काउंटर 4 में ये हो गया. अब 1000 plus 2000 is 3000. Then again store the 3000 plus 150 4500. Then again जो आंसर आया 450 plus 1200 700. And last one is yours 6700 plus 3500 is 9200. Your final answer is 92. तो काउंटर 1 पे जाएगा और काउंटर 0 पे जाएगा तभी उसका एडिशन क्या होगा खत्म हो जाएगा. वो एडिशन का प्रोसेस नहीं करेगा. So this is the how we can done. In the previous you can see this. Now we will see the flow chart. हम लोग ने start किया, फिर हम लोग ने counters लगाए, then we will assign the array. If sum is 16-bit greater than 16-bit, then it will be go to the MSB counter. अगर 16-bit नहीं का रहेगा तो they will be checked. Then again increment the memory pointer. अगर counter equals to 0 नहीं होगा तो it will be go to the first step. अगर 0 होगा तो it will be end. So this is the flow chart of the, you can see this is the flow chart of the program. So now we'll see the next thing. In the next thing, we have what are the resources are required. As we see in the previous, the resources are required like we required a TASM and a MASM for the program execution. We required a operating system and the hardware. So what are the precautions we have to do? Comment statement must prefix with a semicolon. Do not give name of a assembly directive as operand name. Do not give program name as any instruction name like add.asm. Program name cannot be more than 8 character and does not carry numeric as a first character, and blank spaces in the name. Use proper register with their data size for a relevant data types, and the value of count variable shall match with the data available. जो भी आपके वेरिएबल है वैसे ही आपका डेटा अवेलेबल है. You have to check. So these are the precautions. And what are the resources required? That is not much important, but the precautions are more important. What you have to syntax or write in the program. So next is here. Here's we will study to perform the sum of the series number for a 8-bit and 16-bit. So this is a practical. Effective address of a array num1 is available in the instruction are available in a S1. कहाँ पे अवेलेबल है S1. अभी यहाँ पे स्टेप 1 है. एरे एलिमेंट है 1111H. लोअर आपका है 0000H और काउंट है 54. ये आपने क्या लगाया है काउंटर. तो पहले 11H फिर वो क्या होगा 5 के साथ ऐड होगा तो क्या हो गया 6. सो 6 प्लस 6 3 के साथ हुआ तो 99H. 9 4 के साथ हुआ तो ये वैल्यू और ये 3 के साथ होगा तो ये वैल्यू. दीज आर द एरे एलिमेंट. सो फाइनल आंसर इज योर 1. जैसे कि प्रीवियस में हम लोग ने बोला एक एरे तो उसके बाद काउंटर 0 होने के बाद आपको क्या करना है लूप से बाहर आना है आपका एडिशन खत्म होने के बाद. सो these are the practical related question. I will show you in the next slide. मॅगी करून पाहिजे का. Effective address of array num1 is available in S1. JNC instruction executed when carry flag is set reset. Set. Write name of flag check while execution of JNC and JNZ instruction. This instruction basically subtract one operand from the other for comparing whether the operands are equal or not. It is used along with the conditional jump instruction for a decision making. So these are the array and these are the position of the array. Here count equals to n minus 1 where n equals to 10. Enter any 10 8-bit numbers for performing the addition. Any 8-bit number. So 10 plus 20 30, 30 plus 20 50, 50 plus ऐसे आपको करना है 20 plus 20 जो कुछ भी है यहाँ पे काउंटर लगाया. Okay, so this is some examples. You can see this. You can see here. That is not much important. This is just a position of the array. If the case 8-bit numbers, you will get this output. For the 16-bit number, you will get this output. Last one is a sum of series program. You can see the you will first CS code, DS code. Then you will write out the code segment. In the code segment, you have to use the increment, decrement, up and down. For a clear, you have to use a CL. For increment, you have to use a SI. Then you jump to the next instruction. Total 10 array you have to apply, that is a 010101. So this is a sum of series program. You can see that, and you will again with the data segment, you end with the data segment and end. So this is a program you have to read and understand. So this is the practical number while 9. We will end up with the practical number 9. Thank you.